Meghalaya leader of opposition Dr. Mukul Sangma on December 10th met the Governor Satyapal Malik to discuss the issue of inner line permit and the Meghalaya Residents Safety and Security Act. Speaking to media persons after the meeting, Sangma said that if the MRSSA Amendment Bill 2020 is likely to be delayed, we subscribe the idea of recalling the bill and ensure that the MRSSA 2016 in its original form is implemented immediately.
He wanted to know more about the Meghalaya Residents Safety and Security Act. I had the privilege to give him a background as to how the whole legislation ultimately took place and how this region, including Meghalaya, has always had these challenges associated with the issues of influx and illegal immigration. Now, this amendment bill passed by the Assembly, we have expressed our concern that time. However, it was passed in the Assembly, piloted by the government, is pending to be assented by the government, by the Governor. Now, we try to know why it should be pending. Another thing is, if it is pending and if it's likely to be delayed, we subscribe the idea of recalling the amendment bill and ensure that Meghalaya Residents Safety and Security Act 2016 in its original form is implemented immediately. I'll be writing a letter to the Chief Minister to share with him what we have shared with the Governor and request the government to recall the amendment bill and ensure that the Meghalaya Residents Safety and Security Act 2016 is operationalized in its original form without further delay, in the best interest of the state, best interest of the people as a whole.
Talking about the ILP, the former Chief Minister said that the demand for ILP has grown louder after the enactment of the contentious Citizenship Amendment Act. He has asked the Chief Minister, Conrad K. Sangma, to ensure that the assurance given by him to pursue the matter aggressively with the Government of India sees the light of day.
This demand for ILP, which was spearheaded for a long time by some of the premier NGOs of the state, particularly the student bodies, have grown louder and louder after the enactment of the contentious Citizenship Amendment Act. Now it's pending. There was an assurance from the state government by the Chief Minister himself that they will pursue aggressively and prevail upon Government of India and see that it's considered and implemented in the state of Meghalaya. Now that should be taken up because this is based on the genuine apprehension of the people post enactment of Citizenship Amendment Act and keeping in mind, the importance of the state from the geopolitical perspective, with a long international border with Bangladesh and long interested border with Assam, and the demographic changes that the region as a whole have witnessed in the preceding decades.
Reacting to the statement made by the government on the intention of the Congress to earn brownie points by levelling allegations of corruption, the leader of opposition said that it is important for the people in the helms of affairs to examine the allegations to find the truth and punish the perpetrators.
As far as the issue of alleged corruption is concerned, it is only important for the people who are in the helm of affairs of governance to always examine these allegations and ensure that the allegations are either not true, or if allegations are true, they should allow the process of law to take its own course and punish those who are involved and who are responsible or who are perpetrators of that crime. We are talking about facts. Now, where is the question of scoring brownie points from our side? We don't.
On the delay of conducting the elections to the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, Sangma said that he has urged the governor to intervene, adding that there is no reason to delay the election process. He also termed the reason for the delay in holding the elections due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as cited by the government, as ridiculous.
The government delayed unnecessarily the whole process of election for the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, which was due in October this year. we have urged the Honorable Governor that there is no reason for further delay of this election, and election must be held on time, and therefore the whole process must be started. Reason, as you know, the reason is because of the pandemic, because of the surge in number of cases of COVID-19 in the state of Meghalaya, which is ridiculous, which cannot be taken as a scientific and realistic decision, and therefore there should not be any reason for further delay for the normal election to the GHFTC.
TNT Bureau.